WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett Memphis, part of the Memphis Sports Network with 92.9 FM ESPN, ESPN 790 AM.
The views and opinions of the hosts or guests of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the management or staff of Intercom Memphis.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. And this is Larry Ray sitting as I do each Saturday morning. Greg Ratliff is our show producer, and this is the fourth Saturday. And we're waiting on our fourth Saturday co-hosts that are normally here. Ron Wong is a little late. I have not heard from Bill Cooksey. But we have a bonus guest.
Even better, even more experienced, that's for sure. And that's the voice of Guy Tribo, my webmaster for LROutdoors.com. And if you have not gone to LROutdoors.com, shame on you. It is where you're going to find all the information you need in the outdoors in the Mid-South. I'm telling you, there's no other spot that has it, because we're updating this stuff almost daily, aren't we, Guy?
Absolutely daily. I mean, if you want results from tournaments, you want new products, and, you know, a lot of people don't realize all those icons across the top, they got stuff in them. If you want to know about the show, and we were just talking about the diner. Yes, the OLR Diner. The OLR Diner, and we have Greg in there. He cannot seem to get his order in. I mean, his hand has been up for how long now? I mean, you know.
Months.
And
he's got a mouse standing right next to him on the counter.
That's right. Yeah, he does. And so, but we're adding to the diner is almost sold out. If you would like to, we may have a diner contest sometime that we'll just have a guest into the diner.
Well, that's right. The winner gets to be in the diner.
Yeah, you can come down here to the station. We'll make your picture. And we'll put you in the diner. That's one of the.
Yeah, go to the About section on About the Diner, and you'll see what we're talking about.
It'll tell a little bit about all of us, most of us, and then also it will have the OLR Diner. Of course, the only one that's really a guest in there that's not really associated with the show, but he was on the first one when we did this many years ago, and there's Bill Dance.
Yes.
And he's got a stranglehold on me. And, of course, Ron Wong's always eating. And so he's munching away and looking around. And Frank Barton is now in the diner, you know. And there is a strange person that we don't really know who that is.
That's right. That is the only original member from the original painting that we used in the diner.
Yes, and we really think that's the Shadow. I mean, he's just it may be Dan Barron of the station here.
Yeah, right.
You know, we've invited Dan to come in too. So the diner is one of our things. Hey, we're going to talk a lot of fishing today. As soon as Ron gets here, because we have got some we're going to talk to the president of Lou's, because Lou's just opened up its new Ozarks Fishing Museum back on May the 19th in Springfield, Missouri. And if you're headed up to that area, which has a lot of great places to go visit, including one merchandise store that we don't talk about. I mean, it's there, but it's a big one, and it's got a pyramid downtown here. But also, there's right near Branson. But anyway, it's a new museum, Lou's Ozarks Fishing Museum, and then we're going to talk a little Japanese here because, and of course, Ron is of Chinese relatives, and so Ron will be my interpreter, but he doesn't speak Japanese.
Right.
But he does speak American, and we're gonna talk to. Here we go again. Takahiro Omari. Yes, of Emory, Texas, by way of Japan, and an amazing story this guy's got. I mean, about coming over from Japan. His family said if he didn't go to college, he can't live with them, so he became a bellboy, and he worked in all sorts of odd jobs, saved $2,000, gave to the United States, and now 20 years later, he's won almost $2 million.
Yes.
As you said, doing what?
Fishing.
Just
That's
pulling
right.
them
out of the lake.
Yes, and then we're going to talk to him, and we're also going to talk to Mark Sexton of Berkeley. They've got some new lightning rod combos out there, and I love that name. And then, of course, later in the show, we're going to hook up with two guys who know a lot about fishing. They know a whole lot about Rapala. Some people call it Rapala. It is Rapala. And they're going to talk about their new Scatter Rap Shad Deep. I love these names. I had trouble saying them, but I love these names. I think that guy would have been a great lure name person.
That's probably right. I can't believe the variations of fishing lures. I mean, there's
and the colors.
a million of them, right?
Yeah, and colors and things along that line, and they've gotten rather expensive too. You do not want to lose them. That's why everybody needs a lure finder, whatever that little gadget is that you can do. But then we'll talk to Aunt Defoe out of East Tennessee, and then also Mark Fisher from up in Minnesota, who was part of the Rapala family, but also can tell us a lot about fishing for those, as his daddy used to say it, those fish with teeth. When you get down to the pikes and things along that line.
Muskie and walleye.
Yeah,
and all that.
those different ones now. So you get into those. So we're going to talk to them, and then also close out the show today with Gary Conklin from the St. Jude Bass Classic. Is going to come in, and we're going to talk about the 44th St. Jude Bass Classic. And he has walked in himself right now. He's got on his Lou's. I always wonder what he's going to be wearing. He's got on his Lou's. I'm waiting for it. It's dead time in radio. Here he comes. He's got on his Lou's shirt. You know who that is then. Take a deep breath. Here he comes. He's serious. He looks serious, and he is getting ready to talk to us.
Good morning, Memphis in the Mid-South area. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you're way ahead of Cooksey, which we don't know where he is. He may be at Kentucky Lake. I don't really know.
I don't think so.
Maybe he's caught up in traffic at this Saturday morning. Guy Tribo was filling in.
Yeah, talk about me.
Yeah. Guy Tribo was filling in for you.
Great. Guy can do a good job.
He actually mentioned the young man from Japan that's going to be on the show, and he did a great job on his name.
Well, he's a great person, excellent fisherman, and we're going to have a good time today.
And his name is?
Takahiro Omari.
That's it. I love to hear that name. I love
Tak is, he's been a former classic winner. Of course, that's how we're going to introduce him. And
we're going to introduce him.
It was quite a way that he won that tournament because he won it in the last hour of the tournament.
Wow.
And it was pretty amazing.
And he also won at Wheeler here recently.
Yes, he did.
And you were there. And he's going to be at Bass Fest. You'll be there.
I will be there, yes.
Well,
unfortunately, I'm going to be missing the TWRA Mid-South Junior Fishing Rodeo. And that's always great fun for me. And what makes it so fun is working with the kids. And even with the adults, the parents that are there, to help them with their kids as they progress through their fishing career. And hopefully they do have one.
Well, I know that we've decided we're going to have a life-size picture of Ron at the lake.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
right.
Yeah. But we're going to make you real tall. We're thinking about like 6'6", a Ron Wong at 6'6".
No. That wouldn't be me at all.
Well, it could be a tall Ron.
Well,
I just got a message that Bill Cooksey has been sick since 3 a.m. this morning. Bless his heart.
So
we do not want him in here.
Guy,
move over here. Guy can fill in for Ron. I mean, for Bill.
Hey, I got to tell you, fishing is great throughout
all right, tell
the
us all about
Mid-South
it right
area.
now. Tell me now.
I have to tell you, Sardis Lake is at 265, which is as high as it's been in 5 years now.
Wow.
Which means they're going to have a great spawn, not only for the bass, crappie, brim, and everything else, but the forage base of shad is really going to be really, really good this year. So in about 2 to 3 years, it's going to be very good. And the fish that are there now, they're biting pretty well. They're still fairly shallow because of the high water and all of the cover that's in the lake. We talk about the Tennessee River. They are now, most of the bass and crappie are starting to move into their summer haunts.
Okay. Haunts. I like that. Well, Halloween.
And
all right.
So they're getting easier to, or not easier, but
they're not easier.
They're schooling up where you can catch a lot of fish and have a good time. Fairly easy to catch. And I have to tell you, all of your private lakes and ponds are doing very well. It's the top water season now, and it is good to do that early and late or on cloudy days, whether it's using a buzz bait. There's a new bait I'm using now that
throw it out there, Ron, so you get $25 for mentioning it.
Well, I've got to talk to these people at ICAST, but anyway, it's called a whopper popper.
A whopper popper?
A whopper popper.
Okay.
An amazing topwater bait.
I love it.
And everything else. And you know, fish are just fun right now all over.
It's warm. We're getting warm.
We're finally getting some warm water. Also, water temperatures in most of the area lakes now range anywhere from the mid-70s on the Tennessee River to the low 80s in your private lakes, ponds, and a lot of your other lakes, such as Gibson County.
Yes, great one.
Glen Springs and all the others.
So if you just dodge all these rain showers we're having,
hey, I like the rain showers. It's good.
I don't think Jonesboro liked the rain showers.
They had some terrible stuff earlier this week.
Terrible stuff up there. So let's take our first break of the morning. We'll be right back. Ron Wong in on this fourth Saturday and bringing in to substitute for the ill Bill Cooksey. This guy Tribo, and Guy's got his hand up from the OLL Diner.
So everybody can see me.
Yeah, that's right. We'll be right back.
He has a face for radio.
Hey, we're going to talk about a new place to go to. Now, that was not, did you? Yeah, he does. In fact, it's kind of contagious in here today, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, we'll be right back.
You can find out